Hi, I'm Chris McCormack, and I volunteer in information and advice at Age UK Bristol. The sorts of things we do are really advise people on benefits, social care, help with lasting powers of attorney and other matters like that.
My name's Pat. I've been a volunteer with Age UK for about 7 or 8 years.
Hello, my name is Ken Jones. I work on reception as a part-time volunteer. I've been doing that for about 8 years.
Hello, my name's Tracy and I'm a volunteer for Age UK Bristol.
Hello, I'm Patrick. I'm a volunteer receptionist here at Age UK Bristol.
I'm Eddie Knazel. I'm a volunteer community researcher.
Hiya, my name's Judith Brown and I'm chair of Bristol Older People's Forum, an organisation that's the voice of older people in the city of Bristol.
Hello, my name is Vincent. I work with Age UK Bristol on reception.
What am I most proud of? I'll tell you, it's getting Bristol Ageing Better going, because I was one of the original sponsors.
Since leaving school many years ago, I worked in about 4 offices, mainly 2 large insurance companies, and I retired about 10 years ago.
My background is I started my working career as an academic and then worked for many years in the finance sector in the UK and ran the training department for a large insurance company before I retired about 3 years ago.
I worked for a long time in education research and development, and actually I've got a PhD in psychology, so I'm quite used to the kind of research that we're involved in doing. Particularly now we're doing things that are more naturalistic.
I run 2 local businesses in Bristol and they are in graphic design for business and in Adobe software training and design workshops.
I also helped my mother and I looked after her for the last 10 years of her life. And that was an enormous experience in how elderly people need help of all sorts. And I'm only too willing to do that.
My background is mostly within the civil service. I worked for Department for Work and Pensions, previously Social Security. And when I retired from that job, I worked in a doctor's surgery for quite a few years.
And I decided that I wanted to keep occupied, keep the brain working, so I joined Age UK.
So my background is fairly short, I guess. I'm a student at the University of Bristol, so this is a nice thing to do in my spare time. I've once volunteered with Age UK before at a charity shop, so I know it's a good charity to be involved with, and I've done a few charity things, but never anything like being a receptionist, so it was nice to get something new in that sense.
I looked for something in the voluntary sector where I could use some of the knowledge or the skills that I'd gained in my previous life.
My daughter happens to work for Bristol Ageing Better, and I asked her whether there's anything I could get involved in, and she suggested I could get involved as a community researcher, and it seemed right up my alley, really.
About 2-3 years ago, I realised that I wanted to start putting something back into society.
I've had a privileged life, I guess, in being able to work for my whole working life, and I really do want to put something back, as they say. And I hope that clients do get something back from the advice we provide them. And we do get, the occasional letters of thanks from clients for the benefits that we've managed to get them. And we do track those benefits as well. So we do a sort of cost-benefit analysis, a return on the investment we put in.
I also was attracted to Age UK Bristol because those policies and dedication are exactly what they do. So I'm more than happy to be of help to people in the organisation. And when I'm speaking on the phone to those who call, I'm more than happy to make them feel reassured that we can help.
It's a great team environment. You get to do really interesting things, things that are new every day, and that really challenge you to have to do a bit of thinking and problem solving. I really get a huge amount out of that, and I like to think that my clients get something back from me.
We help the attendees of a 6-week course increase their confidence and their enthusiasm in using technology. And this has been something I feel quite passionate about for some time.
Because nobody is nothing, nobody's valueless. It really pisses me off when people lump all people together and don't give them the chance to show the person they are and the contribution they can make.
So our aim is to give them the confidence and to help them with whatever they want to use their devices for.
Firstly, I get the opportunity to use my skills, which is great. The other thing is that I really believe in what Bristol Ageing Better are doing, and I've learnt an awful lot about older people and ageing and whatever, and made an awful lot of contacts. One of the things that has happened out of being involved in this kind of work, in a way, is that I'm now actually involved in setting up a memory cafe for older people.
I get out loads from it. It's definitely tons of experience, which is very nice, and lots of different things that I wouldn't have done before. And I get to kind of experience maybe like a group of people I wouldn't normally see or interact with that much, apart from my own family, because I'm in a bit of I'm surrounded by people my age, which I guess is fairly normal, but it's nice to meet a lot of new people and kind of find out how different people deal with different situations and the help that's available.
So I think volunteering gives you the incentive to live and to enjoy your life and to feel you're contributing, you're still giving something, you're still valuable, and that's so important when you're old.
So in terms of volunteering, it's meant a great deal to me. I enjoy it very much, and I think the attendees enjoy it too.
And I enjoy working here, especially as the people are so friendly, and I enjoy helping the customers.
Lots of the people who come on our iPad courses have been given a device, often by friends and family, to keep them in touch using email and Skype and other methods of communication. And sometimes they don't even take it out of the box because they're frightened to use it. So one of the things that we hope to do on the course is to give them the confidence to use their device for whatever they find most interesting.
Yeah, I think it's made a difference in terms of I guess I've been more confident with talking to people, kind of meeting people for the first time and doing different tasks and things like that, and it's just been a super nice thing to do kind of in my spare time.
But I actually do think that the work we're doing in terms of evaluation is actually helping other practitioners in the future to do a better job. It gives people a clearer idea about what is good practice, I think. And I think what we're doing nowadays is trying to portray good practice, give people clear stories of what good stuff looks like.
I've also started up a tea and coffee afternoon once every 2 months, and that's really because of the Age UK work. I've just found that the more volunteering I do, the more I want to do, and the more I want to contribute to those around me. And of course, bearing in mind we're all hopefully going to become old people one day. Maybe it's a selfish investment, I don't know.
So that's what you get out of it, the sense that you're doing something, you're valuable, you still matter to the community, you can still achieve things in the community, you can still use the skills you've got in the community,